cardio has become all the rage, mostly due to Peter Attia promoting it as the gold standard for health and longevity. Proponents of Zone 2 cardio promote benefits such as increased VO2 max, increased mitochondrial density and efficiency, and reductions in blood pressure and resting heart rate. It is very technical. Zone 2 cardio isn't perfectly correlated with heart rate, but fat max. Fat max is the exact intensity where fatty acid utilization for fuel is highest. Although this typically falls into a moderate heart rate zone somewhere between 115 and 130 beats per minute, there is a lot of variability between individuals. Peter Attia even advocates the use of lactate testing devices to find your individual fat max zone. But even lactate levels have a broad variability compared to fat max. Some people produce a lot of lactate, still use large amounts of fatty acids for fuel, and some the opposite. This is due to differences in genetics, body composition, fitness levels, and even medication use. Some people are simply better at utilizing lactate and fatty acids for fuel at the same time, and some aren't. High-intensity cardiovascular training seems to be equally effective as at improving VO2 max. Mitochondrial density and cardiovascular health and adaptations are much quicker under high-intensity cardiovascular training. It may take 6 months or more of Zone 2 training to see the greatest number of adaptations. Zone 2 does have two major upsides. It is generally less fatiguing and improves your ability to use fatty acids at higher intensities, which probably only matters if you are a competitive endurance athlete. Because Zone 2 is less fatiguing, it would be more useful for people who are really into strength training performance or competitive power sport athletes. It may be assumed that since it is less painful experience than high-intensity cardio, it would be more enjoyable than high-intensity work, but this doesn't seem to be the case for the majority of people. High-intensity interval training is generally considered more enjoyable than moderate continuous training, but this may depend on the difficulty of the HIIT intervals. Some studies have found that HIIT can be more enjoyable than moderate cardio even if done the same amount of time, and that participants may prefer HIIT even when it causes more metabolic stress. Other studies have found that HIIT training can lead to higher levels of enjoyment and adherence than medium intensity cardio.